Thank you very much. John Romkema, tonight's public address announcer here at Bartell's Roadie. John Arter and Tom Kendra here at courtside to call all the action for you tonight. It's doubleheader. Jayhawks are hosting the GlenOaks from down in GlenOaks there. Centerville, is it?
Centerville, almost Indiana.
Yes. The Jayhawks did well, both men and women, the last time down there, Tom. So the Jayhawks coming off of a loss on the road on Tuesday down to Delta, and they're ready to get on that winning side again.
Yeah, they had their 7-game winning streak snapped there, John. Hopefully they can get back in the winning ways here as we're here in the latter half of March already.
Jayhawks are still ranked 17th in the nation as the rankings came out before that last loss, but they'll get another shot at Delta in a couple weeks here as they come back to Bartell's Roadie. There's a steal as Tierman comes along the far side. Lets the Jayhawks set up their offense. Pringle. Shot. Uses the backboard. It's good.
I don't think that was her plan, John, but we'll take it, right?
Yes, we will. Jayhawks extend the defense into the backcourt. Freeman. Now Gary to Craig. 5 on the shot clock. Long shot does not go for Craig, and the Jayhawks come away with it.
Jayhawks start the game with some pressure and then falling back into that 2-3 zone. It's been effective so far.
Here's a drive by Pringle, and Pringle has 4 points here to start out.
Wow, nice strong take by Mariah Pringle. She's got that good size, John, 5'10", long arms. She's out of Brethren High School.
Pass down low, put it up and in. It's good by Dillard. Now there's a steal in the backcourt by GlenOaks. GlenOaks ball, 8:07 left to go here in the first quarter.
Kind of interesting there. The Vikings with a little pressure of their own, and they get a turnover on the Jayhawks.
Freeman. Craig with a shot. Doesn't go. Offensive board by Dillard. Dillard with the putback. Partially blocked. And Miskell rebounds for the Jayhawks. Pringle near wing. Pass to Miskell down low, a little too far. Jayhawk turnover.
A good look inside there, just a little too long with that pass to Nia Miskell. She's been on fire, John. She comes into this game with back-to-back double-doubles and points and rebounds. She's just a freshman out of Muskegon High School, but Nia Miskell is really stepping up her game here coming down the stretch.
Top of the key, Gary. Over to Freeman. Long shot misses the rim, and the Jayhawks come away with it. Tanae Hamer. Tierman. Now Pringle. Tierman down low to Miskell. Miskell uses the backboard. It's good.
Wow, nice job. I expect the Jayhawks, John, to go inside early and often. This GlenOaks team, they have nobody over 5'8". They're really a short team. I expect the Jayhawks to try to take advantage of that.
Yes. Drive. Shot doesn't go. There's an offensive board. Kicks it over to Freeman. Another offensive board. And Harton unable to convert. We have a foul as Dillard commits the foul.
The Jayhawks lost that last game on Tuesday at Delta. You know, you don't expect them to win every game, but
right.
The way they lost that game, John, Jayhawks were ahead by 15 points in the first half.
Yes.
And then kind of gave it away. So I think they really want to try to get back and playing good basketball tonight.
Ball goes out of bounds. Jayhawks ball with 20 on the shot clock. 6:06 left first quarter. Pass into Miskell. Miskell puts it up too hard. Pringle will the board. No. And GlenOaks comes away with it.
Couple of good chances there inside, just couldn't get him to fall.
3-point shot is good by Gary. Jayhawks by 1. Hamer. Miskell with a drive. Puts it up, doesn't go, draws a whistle. Foul will be on Craig. Her first, team second. Miskell at the line, shooting 2. Nia good on the first. Misses on the second. Jeffries trying to get that rebound, but was blocked out and went out of bounds. It's Viking ball.
GlenOaks comes into this game, John, 2-8, just 1-4 in the conference. But what's interesting, in that first meeting down at February 26th, Jayhawks had to come from behind to win that game. Jayhawks were down 4 at halftime and came back to win only by 6 points. So GlenOaks played us tough the first time.
Jayhawks with the steal. Pringle. High arcer off the glass doesn't go, and Freeman rebounds for the Vikings. Gary to Harton. Freeman, 3-point shot. Rebounded by Pringle. Outlet pass to Tierman along the near side. In the corner, Jeffries pulls the trigger on a trade, doesn't go. Craig.
Jayhawks still in that zone defense.
Craig shot, rebounded by Miskell, but some hustle there. Put him back up, it doesn't go for Gary. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's Viking ball.
Careless turnover that time, John. Nia Miskell got the rebound and tried to just hand it to Mariah Pringle, and the GlenOaks player just took it away.
Harton. Freeman. Off the glass, doesn't go. Ball's tipped, out of bounds. Still GlenOaks ball. Coach Cooper of Muskegon wants a timeout. 3:58 left to go first quarter. It's Muskegon 7 and GlenOaks 5. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Roadie, and a very good point you brought up there earlier, Tom, is that the Vikings do not have anybody that's over 5'8", so the Jayhawks may be going down to the post more. But the Vikings are playing very energetic and very assertive here and getting to some of the loose balls.
Yeah, you're right. And that's even with the Jayhawks playing this zone defense, where you think you'd rebound better out of a zone defense. But Jayhawks really need to get going on the glass.
Turnaround jumper does not go for Dillard. Pringle comes away with it. Ahead to Tierman. Tierman off the glass, shot does not go. Nice rebound by Dillard. Freeman loses control of the ball and is called for the offensive foul.
Nice job by Tanae Hamer there, holding her position and taking that charge. Tanae Hamer, she's a 5'6" sophomore out of Hudsonville. Remains the Jayhawks' leading scorer at 11 points a game. Right behind her is Julia Tierman at just under 11 points a game.
Down low, put it up and in off the glass. Trina Lewis now in the game.
Wow, nifty little left-handed shot there by Trina Lewis. Got it to go.
Dillard, top of the key. Uses the glass, it goes in.
Elijah Dillard, she's the leading scorer for the Vikings. 8 points a game, 7 rebounds.
Now Tierman. Top of the key is good.
What a nice mid-range jump shot there, John.
Yes.
You don't see that. Many girls who can make those shots anymore.
The Jayhawk trap over on the near side nearly created a turnover, but they stepped out of bounds. Still Viking ball.
You know, there's so much emphasis in today's game on shooting the three-pointer, which it should be. I mean, obviously it's an extra point if you make it from out there, but it seems like there's three-point shooters and then there's inside players. That mid-range jumper is almost a lost art form, but Julia Tierman does it real well.
Bounce pass is knocked away by Miskell, but still saved. There's a steal. Jeffries. Reach-in foul will be called on GlenOaks.
Nice job by Casey Jeffries that time on the top of that zone. She's another Jayhawk with good length, 5'7", but she's got long arms. Was able to pick off that pass.
Jeffries, far wing, three-point shot is good. Casey Jeffries now in the books with that nice tray, and the Jayhawks lead by 6.
That's her shot. She is a three-point marksman.
During loses control of it and knocks her own player over. And a travel has to be called. During had that momentum and ran right into Harton.
And you're right, it has to be a travel. So
Jayhawk ball, minute 52 left, first quarter. Hamer in the corner. There's Bball, and Bball knocks down the three.
wow, nice confident shot there by Sydney Bball. Freshman out of Fruitport. Jayhawks getting hot here and starting to pull away a little bit, John.
Driving shot doesn't go for Gary. Jayhawks the other way. Hamer. Outside shot does not go for Bball. Put back, no. Jeffries. Miskell with a shot and is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. As Harton commits the foul. First shot off the iron.
The Jayhawks must have heard you a minute ago, John, when you were saying GlenOaks was more aggressive that time. Jayhawks all over the offensive boards.
Yes. Yes, they were. Miskell splits the pair, and the Jayhawks lead by 10.
Nice little 9-0 run here for the Jayhawks. It was 9-8 not long ago. Now it's 18-8.
Lewis with a steal. Hamer in the backcourt. Checked by Craig. And a steal right back. Harton leading the break to Craig. And knocking it down is During. Hamer, a long three-point shot. That bounce rebound almost went in.
It did. It bounced way up near the rim. That would have been something, huh?
Yes, how do we score that? You have to see who bounced it. Travel, it's a Viking turnover, Jayhawk ball.
That might have been something that would land MCC TV on ESPN. Maybe
That's
one of
right.
the plays of the day if Eric Taylor could get that captured.
I think he would, and Ron Van Norwick would have the connections to get that to ESPN. Now Jeffries from the corner nails another three.
Beautiful, nothing but net.
And there's the buzzer ending the first quarter. Our score is Muskegon 21, GlenOaks 10. John and Tom back here at Bartell's Roadie. The Jayhawks with an 11-point lead after 1 quarter of play. As you mentioned earlier, Tom, the Jayhawks wanting to get back on that winning side after having a streak of 7 games broken very closely down at Delta College.
Yeah, and after a little bit of a slow start, the Jayhawks really stepped up their game there at the end of that first quarter. Casey Jeffries, a couple of beautiful three-pointers, and you look at it, look at the balanced scoring once again. That's the hallmark of this women's team.
Yes, it is. Tierman pulls that trigger on a tray, and it's good.
Nice ball movement that time. Right now, the Jayhawks getting contributions from everybody.
Craig on the far side, ball goes off a leg, and GlenOaks is able to maintain possession with 17 on the shot clock. Harton. Craig, three-point shot, a little bit short. Miskell with a rebound.
Good job that time by the Jayhawks cutting off the penetration of GlenOaks.
Tierman is trapped right up at midcourt and commits the turnover by traveling. Trying to split the defenders to get the pass out, and the feet move before getting the ball out. Harton. Craig puts the shot up, draws the foul. Tierman commits the first Jayhawk foul. Ashlyn Craig at the line to shoot 2 for GlenOaks. Nails the first. Makes them both. Kenna Vermeres checks in for the Jayhawks, along with Mariah Pringle, who sat down, got a little bit of rest. Tierman. Vermeres. In the corner, Pringle passes up the tray. 10 on the shot clock. Tierman. Pringle, 5 on the shot clock. Tierman shot is partially blocked. Vikings the other way. Gary. Craig. Rebounded by Pringle.
Great rebound that time by Mariah Pringle, ripping it out of the air.
Tom, you can see the Vikings pretty hesitant to pulling the trigger to the taller Jayhawks, thinking their shots may be blocked or distorting their view.
Jayhawks, yeah, the Jayhawks getting more aggressive on defense, that's for sure.
Foul on Ward. Miskell line to shoot 2. Missing on the first. And splits the pair. Gary. Top of the key, pulls a trigger on a 3. A little bit short, goes out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
Coach Cooper is happy with I'm taking that shot from that long distance. he just wants to stop the penetration of GlenOaks. That was hurting us early on.
Hamer, three-point shot is rebounded by Vermeres. The putback doesn't go. Hamer with the next rebound over to Tierman. Plenty of time. Vermeres driving baseline. Pass to Miskell. Miskell misses the close shot.
Oh, crafty pass there from Kenna Vermeres. Got it to Miskell, but couldn't convert.
Harton. Pass into the post. Shot goes up and in by During. Tierman. Hamer down low to Miskell, who's double teamed down in the post. Ball goes across the baseline, out of bounds. Jayhawk turnover.
John, the Jayhawks at 5-0 in the conference. They have a one-game lead over Grand Rapids. I got to believe the conference chase could come down to that final game against Grand Rapids right here.
Yes.
We beat Grand Rapids there a little over a month ago now.
Shot is good by Freeman. And that game may be rescheduled. It's originally scheduled for Friday, the 2nd of April. Maybe going back one night to accommodate the volleyball team, who's doing very well. They're ranked number 14 in the nation right now, and they may be hosting a regional match.
Yeah, there's a lot of juggling going on this year, John, with these overlapping seasons. Talking to Marty McDermott before the game, he said today there's 7 Jayhawk teams in action today.
Isn't that something?
That's right.
That'll keep him busy. He needs about 5 assistants. Miskell, good on the first free throw.
Yeah, driving in here, we saw the baseball team out there playing. Softball's on the road, and men's and women's basketball, of course, but yeah, volleyball, and then also men's and women's bowling. So 7 different Jayhawk teams in action just today.
Outside shot does not go. Offensive board for During. During blocked off. A nice block by Miskell. 10 on the shot clock. Drive doesn't go for Harton. Pringle along the near side, gives it up to Tierman. Hamer, ooh. A whistle. They're going to call a blocking foul. Hamer kind of held his elbow up, but they're going to call Angel Gary for the foul.
Yeah, she might have got away with one there. That's what GlenOaks coach Morgan Belcom is saying.
It was right in front of her.
Looks like Tanay cleared out the defender with her right arm, but
that she did.
We'll take the call.
Now Hamer on the far wing. Jeffries. Miskell down low. Puts it in off the glass.
Wow, what a game she's having, John. Nia Miskell. What a strong take to the basket.
Yes.
She's a 5'9" freshman out of Muskegon, and like I said, comes into tonight with 2 straight double-doubles.
Back-to-back steals near midcourt. GlenOaks pass down low. Nice shot block there by Pringle. Tierman. Pass down low. Ball's knocked away, and it's a steal for Freeman. Ball's tipped away. Pringle, both go to the floor. And GlenOaks calls a timeout to keep the possession. 4:38 left to go first half. Muskegon leads GlenOaks 28-16. Tom, you mentioned that Eric Taylor might be able to get a little clip there for ESPN, but what we want to do is thank our MCC TV crew. Always doing a great job here at Bartels Roadian at MCC campus. Eric Taylor, our camera person, getting all those shots of action of Jayhawk basketball. And in the booth, Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer, here on MCC TV.
That's right, John. More important than ever this year with no fans being allowed here at Bartels Road Gymnasium. They have to, you want to watch the Jayhawks, you got to watch it on MCC TV.
That's right. Freeman, three-point shot doesn't go. Offensive board and putback. No, another offensive board. Ball's tipped away. Another possession for the Vikings. During. Three-point shot doesn't go for Freeman. It's still GlenOaks ball. This is about the 7th or 8th look this trip down the court.
That's right. They are a scrappy team, GlenOaks. I give them credit. They don't.
Yes.
They've only won a couple games this year, but they haven't quit working hard.
Pass out to Gary. Now During with the drive in the post, lays it up and in. During has come off the bench with 6 points for the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings are hanging around there. When the MCC made that run there at the end of the first quarter, it looks like we might pull away for good, but oh.
Hamer for three. Her first points of the game.
We've really got some players, John, who can shoot the ball, shoot that three.
Yes. And as you mentioned, that one extra point sure does make a difference when they add them up.
Absolutely.
During shot goes off the iron. Stepping down the line is Freeman, who chased down that loose ball. It's Jayhawk ball.
Our two girls from Fruitport, John, Sydney Bball and Kenna Ramirez, they're seemingly getting better every game, coming off the bench, starting to give the Jayhawks some valuable minutes.
GlenOaks ball. Back. During. Over to Ward. Long three-point shot goes harmlessly out of bounds. Jeffries, again, three-point shot doesn't go. And a foul is being called on GlenOaks. On Gary. Gary thought that the Jayhawk defender reached from behind.
Officials having a little powwow there, John. Not sure what.
Yeah, is that what you saw? Yeah, yeah, that's what I saw. So Jayhawk ball. Hamer, three-point shot is good.
Wow, 2 in a row for Tanae Hamer.
Splitting the defenders is Gary. Now During, top of the key. Harton. Gary, three-point shot off the iron. Offensive board, put back too hard. Vikings do not mind crashing the boards, Tom.
No, they're very aggressive on the boards. They have been since the tip-off here tonight, John. Just looking at things, you know, the Jayhawks women looking to repeat as Western Conference champions. They won it last year. If they are able to win the conference, that would be 3 conference titles in the last 4 years.
That's fantastic.
And that other year, they finished second in the league. So they've been an outstanding program.
That they have. During is called for the offensive foul. That's number 3 on During.
And guess who again, John? That was Tanae Hamer. She's doing it on both ends of the court, hitting those three-pointers on offense, but that's the second charge she's drawn in this game. So give her credit. She's certainly not a prima donna. She's not afraid to take a charge.
Hamer, three-point shot doesn't go. Battle for the ball is won by Craig. Now GlenOaks. Pass to Ward. Ward pulls the trigger on a three, and it's good. Reagan Ward. Jeffries drives baseline. A little too strong off the glass. Ashlyn Craig along the far side. Ward. There's a steal by Jeffries. Jeffries has it taken right away by Gary. Offensive board, put back doesn't go. Another offensive board, put back, no. Ball's tipped around. GlenOaks very assertive on the offensive boards.
Yeah, finally the Jayhawks were able to come out of there with it.
Hamer, top of the key. 2-3 zone defense for GlenOaks as Jeffries pulls the trigger on a three. Tierman's there for the rebound. Hamer, top of the key, a little bit short. Ward with the rebound.
GlenOaks would love to get the last bucket here before halftime.
Shot clock is off. They can run it right down to 2 or 3 seconds if they want. 8 seconds left. Now Gary in the corner. 3-point shot does not go for Harton. And the buzzer does here at Bartels Roadie. We're at halftime. Our score is Muskegon 34, GlenOaks 21. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. We're at halftime here at Bartels Roadie. Jayhawks lead 34-21 over GlenOaks. Our halftime guest is Nicole Decker, assistant coach here for the Jayhawks. And Coach, the Jayhawks have a nice lead here, but you're facing a team that's nobody over 5'8", but they're very pesky on the boards. They keep crashing the boards on you.
They are. They are getting a lot of offensive rebounds, getting all the 50-50 balls, and we can't let that happen. So that was one of the big things we're talking about. Like, you need to put a body on somebody. You need to rebound, catch a ball with 2 hands. When you bring a rebound down, be strong with it. Those kinds of things. They are very pesky on the boards, and they're a really good rebounding team.
Something that has to keep the Jayhawk coaching staff very happy is that balanced scoring that you're seeing by the Jayhawks. It's spread out, and it's very hard to defend for the other teams.
Yeah, that's always nice to see, you know, and every time we see that, I'm just so proud of the girls. It's nice to see people get comfortable, be able to score, get to the rim, and it's nice to know that we have multiple different threats on our team.
Mm-hmm. And your sophomore out of Brethren, Mariah Pringle, she had a very good first half. She had 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals, doing things you want a post person to do to be contributing big time for the Jayhawks.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Mariah played for us 2 years ago, previously, not last year, the year before that. And she has come a long way this year, especially at the end of her first year. We saw so much growth in her, and we were so proud of that. And having her come back has been really special for us, and we're really happy that she decided to come back to MCC and finish her basketball career. As a post player, you know, you have to be strong inside, but Mariah's done really well with improving her ball handling, and her leadership skills have come a long way, so we're happy to see that.
The Jayhawks shot selection has been good. You're above mid-30s for your 3-point and also your field goal percentage while holding them down to the low 20s. And your free throw is 80%, which is good.
Yes, very good. Yeah, and we want to keep that going. You know, in the past we've kind of struggled with some free throws, but it's always a growth game, so we want to make sure that we're keeping that up, and the girls are getting lots of shots up, so we're happy about that.
Jayhawks were on the road this Tuesday. You've had your 7-game streak stop, but it was a very close game that you had big control of. But you'll see Delta College again the last week here on Tuesday. But Grand Rapids, they're 1 game behind. Yes. This may all come down to the very last game here in the last game in August.
You want to know something? I love the pressure.
Yes.
Let it happen.
Oh, yeah. And at our court, too.
Yeah, let it happen.
Yes, and you defeated the Raiders down there in Grand Rapids,
we
too.
Did.
So
we did.
That's very good.
We're looking forward to it.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you very much for joining us, and wish you the best here in the second half to get things rolling again.
Thanks so much.
That's Nicole Decker, the assistant coach here for the Jayhawks. Jayhawks leading by 13 as we get set to start the second half. GlenOaks will inbound to start the second half as Tom Kendra rejoins me here along courtside.
Coach Decker had to be pleased with that first half performance.
Yes, very happy with that. They like the balanced scoring. The only little thing they want to work on is on the rebounds. When they grab the ball, to hold on to it strongly. They think they're losing some different rebounds by having the ball knocked out of their hands, and so it'll be something the Jayhawks will work on. So you always, when you're coaching, you always have something for them to work on, right?
Well, that's right, and she is correct with that. There were many times that the Jayhawks had the ball and just had it torn away from them. Just be a little bit stronger with the ball there.
Jayhawk ball on the near side. Hamer. Jeffries. Down low. Pringle puts it up and in. Very good ball movement, finishing with a Pringle easy bucket down low.
Yeah, great job. In the recent games, MCC's done more and more scoring inside, and Mariah Pringle's been a big part of it.
Good defense by the Jayhawks, smothering the ball. GlenOaks is able to maintain possession, but they only have 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Down low. Freeman with a turnaround jump shot. Draws the foul on Jeffries. Time in that first half, the Jayhawks only had 1 foul compared to 10 fouls for the Vikings.
Yeah, we're not going to have to worry about foul trouble tonight, I don't think, John.
No. I think with all that assertiveness, it comes with a cost, and it ended up being 10 fouls for GlenOaks. One of their post players, During, has 3. Second shot is good.
Mariah Pringle made that first bucket, John. She had a great first half. 7 rebounds in that first half.
Yes.
3 blocks, 2 steals, and 4 points. So she's doing a little bit of everything. The sophomore out of Brethren High School.
Pass down low, stepping on the baseline. It's Viking ball. Harton. Craig, near wing. Dillard. Misko with a rebound. Tierman. Jeffries. A little bit short. There's Misko with the offensive board. Put back too hard. Pringle. No. Pringle again. Kicks it back out. Hamer. 3-point shot. In and out. 4 or 5 good looks for the Jayhawks. Empty.
Yeah, that was a good look by Hamer. She
Yes.
normally knocks that down, but just off the mark a little bit.
Gary. Misko with a rebound. Jeffries drives the lane and draws the foul.
Great job that time, John, by Nia Misko. And, GlenOaks is trying to wrench those rebounds away from us. She just said, forget it, I'm going to look up the court.
Yeah.
And the result was a foul and free throws here for Casey Jeffries.
Casey misses on the first. Splits the pair. Harton. Craig, top of the key, nails a 3.
Oh, nice looking jump shot that time.
Yes. Tierman. Hamer. 3-point shot is in and out. Jeffries with a rebound. Tierman's pass to Hamer. Hamer was cutting to the basket right while Tierman was passing. It's a Jayhawk turnover. carry. Good defense by the Jayhawks, and it's a steal by Tierman. Hamer. Ball's tipped from behind and stolen by GlenOaks. Harton. Craig. Three-point shot is good again. Ashlyn Craig.
Yeah, a little run here by the Vikings, John. The Jayhawks, remember, in just their last game against Delta, they had a 15-point lead that they gave up. I don't think GlenOaks is quite the team that Delta is. Delta leads the North Division, but still something to be concerned about.
Yes. Misko now in double figures with 10 after that last bucket. Pringle with a rebound. Tierman. Hamer. Three-point shot is good.
There we go, John. She's got a nice looking shot. It was only, you keep giving her those open looks, she's going to knock them down.
Now Craig trying for another three, doesn't go. Pringle will leave it for Tierman. Pringle, little bounce pass, goes out of bounds off a GlenOaks foot. Jayhawk ball, 5:22 left, third quarter.
You mentioned that last bucket by Nia Miskell puts her in double figures. That's 3 straight games, John, that Nia Miskell has scored in doubles for the Jayhawks.
Fantastic. As Pringle gets the ball to go through the cylinder. That's consistent scoring, and that's what you like. Ward, a little bounce pass over to During. Harton, rejected by Miskell. Tierman gets the steal. Tierman puts it up and in.
Wow, a good strong take. She kind of looked off the defender. The defender thought she was going to pass it.
Yes.
And she just went strong with the left hand to the basket.
You're right. Now Ward, little pass is stolen by Miskell. Pass ahead, saved by Hamer, right to Jeffries. Jeffries, shot doesn't go. Miskell's right in there again with another offensive board, and the putback draws the foul.
Wow, what great work by Nia Miskell. A great steal on the other end and hustled all the way down for the offensive rebound and going back to the free throw line. She was the only Jayhawk to shoot free throws in that first half. She made 4 out of 5.
Nia, good on the first free throw. Misses on the second. Pringle with the offensive board. Kicks it out to Tierman. Hamer, three-point shot, good.
Wow, Hamer feeling it. What is that, 4 threes for
yes,
her
it
tonight?
is. 12 points, 4 threes, and GlenOaks wants a timeout. 4:19 left to go here in the third quarter. It's Jayhawks 50 and GlenOaks 28. Jayhawks with a 22-point commanding lead here in the third quarter. The Jayhawk volleyball team is on the road tonight. They're ranked number 14 in the nation. They're down at GlenOaks, but they'll be back home next week when they take on Grand Rapids Community College on Tuesday and Ancilla on Friday.
This Jayhawks basketball program, John, this is the third year Jason Cooper is head coach. You look back, 23-5 his first year, 25-5 last year. Obviously, you're not going to get to that many wins in this shortened season, but in terms of winning percentage, Jayhawks are right there again.
There's a steal by Hamer. Hamer puts it up and in. Good anticipation by Tanay.
Hamer doing it all, John. Drawing the charges on defense, making the steals on defense, and knocking down 4 3-pointers. She's having just an unbelievable night.
There's an offensive board by Freeman up to the top of the key. Harton. Ward, near wing. Three-point shot, too strong. Another offensive board by During. Now Gary. Misko with a rebound for the Jayhawks. In the corner, Jeffries quickly pulls the trigger on good! That was a quick release.
Wow, it's contagious. Tanae Hamer is hitting, and then Casey Jeffries said, I want to be part of this too. Nothing but net from the corner.
Now Harton down low, and a whistle. Harton will go to the line to shoot 2. As Jeffries commits her second foul.
Kind of a late whistle that time. But we can't complain too much because, as we said, not many fouls have been called on the Jayhawks this evening. Just one in the first half.
Right. Shayla Arter into the game for Jeffries. Harton at the line. Harton good on the first free throw. Second one doesn't go. Hamer. Pass down low. Shot doesn't go for Lewis. And a rebound by Harton. Gary. Cross court pass to Ward. Top of the key to Freeman. Freeman pulls the trigger. Nice rebound by Pringle. Tierman. Hamer again. 3-point shot doesn't go. Lewis with the offensive board. Jayhawks reset. Hamer. Back to Tierman. 10 on the shot clock. Arter. Hamer. 3-point shot in and out. Harton with the board. There's a drive by Freeman. Doesn't go. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Jayhawk ball.
This Jayhawk program, John, is in great hands under Jason Cooper and Nicole Decker. I mean, you just look back. The first meeting between these two teams, just a 6-point win for MCC, and look at how much the Jayhawks have improved since then.
Yes, and speaking of looking back, you look back to when he was at Lake Michigan College, and Nicole Decker was a player for her. They just Lake Michigan dominated back then.
That's right. He knows how to win.
That's what he does. A minute 34 left to go, third quarter. 55-29 Jayhawks. Jayhawks opening up a commanding lead. Up by 26 points now here in the third quarter. Jayhawks the inbound on the far side. Trina Lewis will trigger it in. Pass into Bball. Tierman. Arter. 3-point shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Dillard. Loose ball. And we have a whistle in the backcourt. Arter called for the foul.
Good hustle that time by Shayla Arter. She's a freshman out of Ferndale. She doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but she has got a good-looking shot. And as a freshman, I expect her to have a bigger role next year.
Drive by Dillard along the baseline, draws a foul. Lewis called for her first foul. Dillard at the line. Elijah makes the first free throw. She makes them both. Tierman leaves it for Arter. Hamer puts the shot up, doesn't go. Offensive board. Now Arter, three-point shot. Shot doesn't go, but the putback is good by Lewis.
Nice job of offensive rebounding there by Trina Lewis. 5'10" freshman out of Reese Puffer.
Kicking the ball, it'll still be GlenOaks ball. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Ward. Dillard, three-point shot, doesn't go. Offensive board nearly, but it goes out of bounds as During was in good position. Jayhawk ball with 9 seconds left.
One of the big changes in this game, John, was the Jayhawks not allowing penetration anymore. GlenOaks being forced to shoot from the outside.
Lewis, little bounce pass, it's stolen away, and there goes the buzzer. After 3 quarters of play, it's Muskegon 57 and GlenOaks 31. Back here at Bartels Roadie, John and Tom. The Jayhawks with an excellent third quarter to take a commanding 26-point lead into the fourth and final quarter here.
Again, I just keep going back to the balanced scoring of the Jayhawks. I mean, Tanae Hamer's been great tonight with a game-high 14 points, but 2 other Jayhawks already in double figures. Nia Miskell with 10, Casey Jeffries with, or Nia Miskell with 11, Casey Jeffries with 10, and then the other 2 starters, Mariah Pringle 8, Julia Tierman 7. So
Pringle just scores, and she's now in double figures with 10.
wow, so yeah, 4 Jayhawks already in double figures.
It's just tough to defend balanced scoring.
That's right. You can't really, if you stop one thing, something else will get started. And that's just testament to what Coach Cooper does. Early in the year, this team was very guard-oriented, Julia Tierman and Tanae Hamer. But we've seen Nia Miskell, Mariah Pringle, those inside players really step up their game.
Yes, they have. And Miskell at 5'9", she plays like she's a 6-footer and with strength.
Yeah, she's really gaining confidence. You can see she's turned into just an outstanding forward here in college basketball.
Pass down low, kick back out. Jeffries, three-point shot, doesn't go. During working against 3 Jayhawks, slows it down, waits for teammates. Now Geary. Loose ball picked up by Tierman. Tierman ahead to Jeffries. Jeffries has her shot blocked from behind. Still Jayhawk ball. Tierman. Pass is blocked and stolen by Ward. Ward with the drive. Shot doesn't go. Outlet pass by Casey Jeffries goes out of bounds. Jayhawk turnover. Trying to start that quick outlet to Tierman, and it worked well last time because Tierman found Jeffries. But that one was just a little too quick.
I don't think Coach Cooper minds the aggressiveness, though.
Right. I agree with you, Tom. Totally agree.
He's been calling on his girls to push the ball up the court all game long.
Yes. Now there's Jeffries, three-point shot. Offensive board by Pringle, too hard. And knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. Jayhawk ball. Pringle. Good inlet pass, and Pringle's right there to put it in.
Yeah, just a beautiful pass there. It was easy for Mariah to finish that one off.
Now Jayhawks with the trap. Near side. Pringle with a rebound. Gives it to Tierman. Quickly ahead. Hamer. Baseline jumper doesn't go. Rebound by Gary. Quickly ahead to During. During puts it up and in. Count it. And she is fouled. Tierman called for her second foul.
During's played well off the bench for GlenOaks.
Yes.
She's all the way from Georgia. Mariah Pringle in the lane too soon that time.
So During will get another shot. And a foul on Dillard right after the free throw shot. Jayhawk ball.
After tonight's game, John, the Jayhawks won't have another home game for 11 days. On the road next week for a couple of games, and before they come back here on March 30th to host Ancilla. Looks like it's going to be a Tuesday, Thursday home games that week from the sounds of things.
Three-point shot is good by Tierman.
Everybody getting into the act from three-point land, John. Jayhawks had 6 threes in the first half, and they've got at least that many here in the second.
Fouls on Arter.
And a lot of different players are hitting them. Tanae Hamer got it started, but Casey Jeffries and Julia Tierman getting in on the act too.
Pringle gets the steal and gets fouled on the far side. GlenOaks wants the timeout. 7:12 left to go in the game. 64-33 Jayhawks. Tom, talking to Coach Nicole Decker at halftime, mentioned that it may come down to the last game. Grand Rapids is the only team that's within one game. Both teams have to take care of business. She says, I love the pressure. Bring it on. So good for her. The competitive juices are still there, and I think for her and for Coach Cooper.
Yeah, that's great to see. I think they also know that this team is much improved, getting better every game, and well, it's always nice to beat Grand Rapids. It'd be nice to beat them to clinch the conference title.
Miskell a little too hard. Jayhawks were able to defeat them down in Grand Rapids earlier in the year.
Yeah, that was a 9-point win in that game. And
now Gary, pass down low is stolen by Jeffries. Good heads-up ball by Casey Jeffries. Tierman. Bounce pass in the corner. Jeffries' three-point shot doesn't go, but the rebound and putback is good by Miskell.
Miskell just continuing to pile up the points and rebounds.
Craig. Three-point shot blocked by Pringle, but there's Dillard. Dillard's shot is knocked out of bounds. We have a foul on During. That's number 4 on During. Jayhawk ball. Arter near wing. Jeffries. Arter passes on the tray. Back to Tierman. Pringle. Baseline shot is good. Pringle with 6 points here in the fourth quarter to have 14 for the game.
She's really played a great floor game all the way around. She's a tough matchup because she's so tall, long arms, and can shoot it.
Jeffries with the rebound. Arter along the near side. Jeffries with a little head fake. Pringle. Arter, three-point shot. Good!
Oh! Everyone getting in the act, John.
Yes, they are.
I told you she has a nice outside shot.
She does.
She just proved it.
Nothing but net there. Ward. Dillard. Pringle with a rebound. No whistle. She'll leave it for Tierman. Arter spots up for a three again. In and out. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman, far wing. Ball's tipped away, stolen away by Tierman. 3-on-1 break. Tierman. Shot doesn't go, no whistle. This time Arter with a putback, doesn't go. This time fouls on Harton. Arter to the line to shoot two.
Jayhawks continuing to pull away here. Just an impressive performance, John.
In and out on the first. Second shot is good as Arter splits the pair.
I guess I expected the Jayhawks to bounce back strong after that disappointing loss
Yes.
on Tuesday at Delta College, but this has been very, very impressive.
Yes, it has. As you mentioned, when the Jayhawks had a 15-point lead and then it goes awry, those are tough. But they get another shot at them in a couple weeks. Back here at Bartels on the 30th that you mentioned.
Yeah, that's right. That'll be the next home game after tonight for the Jayhawks. Hopefully a little revenge on their mind.
I think so. Then they'll have Grand Rapids and then tourney time. Ward's shot is in and out. Loose ball picked up by GlenOaks. Put back by During. And we have a foul on Muskegon. Tierman commits her third foul. During at the line to shoot two. During misses on the first. Second one goes off the front of the iron, rebounded by Vermeres. Vermeres double teamed in the backcourt. Jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Vikings.
The Jayhawk men, John, after this, they're hoping to break a 5-game losing streak against GlenOaks. GlenOaks has a 12-game losing streak. They haven't won all year. They're 0-12.
Jayhawks winning down there when they played at the GlenOaks court, so you still need to play the game. Nice tip by Tierman, and now the steal. Tierman lays it up and in.
Great job by Julia Tierman. The steal, and I love the strong finish. Takes it. She is really good taking it strong to the basket.
Ball's tip. Offensive board by During. During puts it up, doesn't go. She's fouled. She'll shoot two. Fouls on Lewis, her second. During good on the first. She makes them both. Tierman, top of the key. Arter. Back to now Tierman. Arter with the drive. Off the glass, no, gets her own rebound. Battle for the ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jayhawks.
That time Shayla Arter made the mistake that Gene Young always talked about. When you get a rebound in there, put it right back up. Don't bring it down to the floor.
Yes.
Bad things happen when you do that.
And there's a steal on the inbound. Pass ahead to During. During layup is good.
Wow, nice, strong bucket there by During. She's got to be the leading scorer for GlenOaks.
She is. She has 12 points for the game. Now Tierman, three-point shot. High archer doesn't go. Tierman resets the Jayhawk offense.
Kind Ramirez working hard there, grabbing that offensive board.
Reach-in foul on Gary. That's Gary's third foul.
Jayhawks are now doubling up the GlenOaks here, 74-37.
The double bonus is in effect for both teams, so Tierman will shoot two. Off the iron. Second shot is good by Tierman. Starting lineup all in double figures for the Jayhawks.
Wow, that's something.
Laying it up and in is Harton. Pass down low. Trina Lewis is right there and puts it up and in.
Wow, great job by Sydney Bball being patient and making a beautiful pass there to Lewis for the easy bucket.
Gary with a drive. Travels on the way to the bucket.
You know, everyone on this Jayhawk team feels like they have a role to play. And I think that's a big part of Coach Cooper's magic, as he finds everyone feels, like they're important. And I think that's a big deal.
Vermeers, baseline drive and is knocked down. And the foul is on Gray. That's number 4. Vermeers at the line. Important shots here. In and out. As if Vermeer scores, everybody will be in the books. Second shot is good.
There we go.
Everybody has scored for the Jayhawks tonight. Minute 13 left. Harton. Ward. Harton driving baseline, now kicks back out. Shot is rebounded by Bball, and Bball is called for the travel. Harton to inbound. Out to Freeman. Right back down to Harton. Harton puts it up. No. Gets her own rebound. Put back in is fouled. Harton will go to the line to shoot two as Arter's called for her third foul.
A few more whistles on the Jayhawks here in the second half after just one foul in the
Yes.
first half.
They've committed, now they're the ones that have committed 10 fouls in the second half.
Funny how that flipped around. isn't it?
Yes. Harton good on the first free throw. She makes them both. Tierman bringing the ball across midcourt. Checked by Ward. Vermeers, baseline shot, doesn't go. Offensive board by Bball. Harder. Draws the foul. .23 seconds left. Harder good on the first free throw. Second shot off the back of the iron. Shot clock is off. Harton along the near side. Harton with a drive. Vermeers with a rebound. Nearly stolen away, and it is check that, is not stolen away, and a travel is called on Muskegon. Viking ball with 6 seconds left.
Jayhawks hit the road Tuesday. They play at last place Ancilla. After an impressive win tonight.
Turnaround jumper does not go. Ball with a rebound. The buzzer sounds, and the Jayhawks win 79-41. Jayhawks are now 6-0 in conference play, 8-2 overall, while the Vikings drop to 1-5, 2-9 overall. Tom, it was a good response answer by the Jayhawks after losing a tough one on Tuesday night down at Delta.
Yes, a great team effort here tonight, John. It's always hard after the Jayhawk women's game to single out certain players because everybody does their job and contributes on this team. But I would have to give the game ball to Tanae Hamer. She set the tone on both ends, hit those threes, allowing the Jayhawks to pull away.
That she did. Well, we want to thank our TV crew doing a great job tonight. Eric Taylor on the camera, Rod Van Nortwick, our director and producer in the booth. And for my partner, Tom Kendra, this is John Arter saying, stick around. You'll be watching Jayhawk basketball in 20 minutes as the men's take the court. We enjoyed having you along for this Jayhawk women's victory.